Okay, so here is a little tutorial on how to do the template sheet that I sent you. Now, I am no master of Excel or Sheets or anything like that, but it works for me and this is how I do it. So, here we go. Alright, so I sent you this blank one. It's the template for Sales Master. Before you do anything on here, please copy it and make a new one for yourself. This is Master is for everyone. If you put it on here, then everybody else is going to see what you put on here, and they'll make it more difficult for them to edit it. So please make a copy for yourself and name it whatever you want. Your name. So Ashley's template for sales, for example. Okay. So it's going to open up a brand new sheet for you. So this one is yours. Do what you want with it. Everybody's not going to see your stuff now. Okay, first thing. This is called blank because you are going to use this every time you create a new one. So do not make it don't do anything under this blank, okay? So this is what it looks like. So before I do anything, let's say I'm having a pop-up today. So I'm going to add a sheet. And I am going to rename it. I'm going to rename it the date and whatever pop-up it is. Sorry, I cannot type today. Okay, so see there's no template on here. So you're going to have to copy the blank one. Copy it and paste it. And you're going to paste all except borders. Okay, now it looks exactly the same as it did in the blank. But now you're going to create this one. So you're going to use and then when you have another pop-up, you're going to do the same thing. Add a sheet. Rename it. Whatever date it is. Same thing. Go back to the blank one. Copy it. So every time you have a new pop-up, this is what you're going to do. Got it? Okay. So now how do you use the sheet? You're going to enter all the names here. You're going to enter, obviously this is all self-explanatory. If you have something that we don't have, if you carry an item that we don't have, you add it in there. You just right-click on the column, and you can add a column left or right. You're going to name it whatever you want. Let's say you have a Jill. Okay? It's making a brand new column. So at the bottom here, you're going to see that it's not going to calculate anything. The easiest way to do it is this is the line that you're going to put how much the item is. I don't even know how much the Jills cost. I'm just going to say they're $45. This is the column that adds it up for you, however many you sold in that column. All you do is drag it over, and it will. Do you see this formula up here? That's going to be the same thing. It automatically does it when you drag it. Same thing with this one. See, there's a formula. I don't know much about these formulas, but I just know it works. So I'm just going to drag it over, and it will automatically do it for that one. This one is where you put how much they are. I have no idea how much they are, so I'm just going to make it up. So say they're $15. There's no formula in here. See, there's no formula at the top. See it? Okay. Last one. Well, second to last one. There's a formula in here, so you're going to drag over. So you get the same formula that you did in the other columns. Same for down here. There's a formula, so drag it over. Okay? So now this should be working properly. Do you see how these say they count columns 2 through 31? If you go add another column in, you can insert above or below, doesn't matter. It's still only going to count. Well, it's going to count up to number 32. Let's see if we add another one in. What does? So you can keep adding if you need more columns. You can keep adding over here. Let's see what it says now. Okay, so every time you add one above the last number, it's going to add it for you. Okay, so it should add up to number 33. See, automatically adds it at the bottom here. Let's get rid of that. So it's not going to add, if you put it in column 34, it's not going to add it for you. Only up to the number it says, the last number here. You can manually change this if you want, and you just change it to whatever number you want. So if you want to insert, this is how I do it. Just like drag. If you have a whole bunch of things you need to input, just drag this and insert. Okay? Now when we go back to these numbers, it should say, it changed it to 45 right here. So up into the last column, it's going to calculate. Okay? Now obviously we don't need this many for an example. So if you don't need this many and you only did a little cell, you can remove these just as easily by deleting the rows. Okay? It's still going to give you, it's going to give you up to number 24. You can actually, let's get rid of this column here. And will it still do up to number 24? Yes. So let's get rid of that last column so we don't even have confusion. I'm going to delete a couple more so I can show you. Okay. Actually, let's delete more. Okay, so now we can see everything on this screen. Let's say Betty, she got an extra small Cassie, an extra small maxi, one legging, one tall and curvy. Okay, so see, it automatically adds the numbers up here for you. But let's say that Betty got 2 Cassies. It's not going to add 2 in this column. So you're going to have to manually go back in and count. Okay? Let's, for example, so you're going to have to go back in and count. Okay, so we have 2 Cassies. All you do is change the number here. 1 there, 2 there, 1 and 1. Okay? It's going to give you the total amount sold, number of items, then this is your total sales right here. And this is your total profits down here. Okay? Down here the same thing. Total sales, total profit, and number of items sold. Super easy to use, and just make it your own. Okay? Remember, always go back when you have a new sale to the blank one and copy it and paste it and make a new one, so you're not having to delete all this stuff. But see how easy that is? Alright, hopefully that helped.